I was walking home and it started raining. Just my luck tonight, I thought. There was Cindy walking from the other direction. We almost walked into each other. Jake? She looked at me through the rain. Hey, Cindy. We gotta stop meeting like this. She laughed. Again, I'm sorry about Brian. No sweat. I just don't want to cause any problems. No problems. He's not the boss of me. I wanted to laugh and say, tell him that. I didn't. Tomorrow night, a bunch of us are going up to Penny's Point. You can join us if you want to. I'd love to. I just can't. I have some things I have to do. I had to cool Brian's jets somehow and find a way to talk to Cherry. Maybe next time? Maybe. If there were others there, it wouldn't be as bad as if it was just her and I. Maybe a group of her girlfriends and their dates. I gotta go. Be safe, I said. I wanted to walk with her in the rain, to take her where she was going. It was getting dark. I got home and Mom was passed out on the couch. Hey, she managed to say as I was passing by. Hey, Mom. I stopped and asked if she needed anything. Do we have any Tylenol? Yeah, I'll grab it for you. By the way, Charlie says hi. Oh, was all she said. Thanks, Jake. I went to the bathroom to grab the Tylenol. When I got back to my mom, she was sprawled out on the floor. Are you okay? No response. Mom? I shook her. Nothing. I grabbed the phone and called the ambulance. 911, what is your emergency? It's my mom. She's passed out. I can't get her to wake up. Is she breathing? I checked. Yes. I'll send an ambulance right away. I stayed on the phone until the paramedics came, and they took her to the hospital. I called Johnny. I didn't know what else to do. I'll be right there, kiddo. Johnny was over at my place as fast as he could get there. You could smell the rubber burning. He must have peeled out fast. You okay? He offered me a cigarette. I took it. Yeah, I think so. I just gotta get to the hospital. Well, then we're on our way. You sure you're okay? I don't know, Johnny. Things will be okay. He tried to assure me. Will they? In the hospital that night, it was anything but quiet. The sounds and smell of the hospital machines and staff, I'll remember that forever. Just as we made it there, a doctor came up to me. Are you her son? Yes. She wanted me to give this to you. She had written me a note. I'm sorry to tell you, she didn't make it. And just like that, my mother was gone. So many times I thought she'd end up in a car wreck coming home from the bar. She died in the hospital. She wrote me a note. I opened it up. 8 words. Charlie is your uncle. I'm sorry. I love you. I passed it to Johnny to hold on to for me. 2 of the biggest shocks of my life. I could hardly stand up. Johnny threw an arm over my shoulder and carried me out to the truck. He put me in the seat and put the belt on me. We said nothing. He took me to his place, arm around my shoulder, and helped me up the stairs. As he dropped me gently on the couch and grabbed me a pillow and a blanket, he sat with me, the TV flashing quietly. We didn't say a word to each other. He just sat with me in silence until I fell asleep. The next day I woke up to Johnny yelling at someone. Did you know? He was yelling at Charlie. I knew there could be a possibility. A possibility? What was I supposed to say? Jake, I might be your uncle? You knew all this time? Johnny was livid. I'll go talk to him now. No, not right now. Why not? His mother just died. Oh, was all he said. The next few days felt like months. I stayed in Johnny's room. We didn't say much. He'd asked me how I was doing and if I needed anything. He was there. That's all that mattered right now. There was a knock at the door. It was Cherry. I hadn't been at school and she found out I was staying with Johnny. I was surprised to see her. I thought she hated my guts. I heard about your mom. I'm sorry, she said. Thanks. If I can help, let me know. I'll just let you rest. She was going to leave. Please stay. I have to talk to you, I said. Johnny left us to talk. I'm sorry about what happened at the dance. Don't worry about it. No, please, let me explain. Okay, I'm listening. You've been helping me so much with the math. I think you're a really nice girl. I wanted to do something nice for you. You wanted to go to the dance, and I wanted you to have a nice time. I went for a cigarette. I felt like a jerk for leaving you waiting for me. Cindy was there. She was upset. Some ass was being rude to her. I was just being nice to her, too. Do you feel something for her? I don't know how to answer that right now. I don't feel a lot of anything. If you do, you should tell her. I can't. I'm sorry, Cherry. It's okay, Jake. Thank you for taking me to the dance. I'm sorry about the milk. I deserved it. But the pie was good. She laughed. She sat down on the couch next to me. She pulled something out of her purse and handed it to me. It was the exam I wrote. The professor asked me to give this to you. You got the highest mark in class. Even did better than me. Wow. I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks, Cherry. Anytime, Jake. She got up to leave. Can I make it up to you? You don't have to. We're okay. It was quiet in the garage the next few nights. The silence was getting to me. Nobody was talking. I went to the back room and grabbed the radio and brought it out. If nobody was going to talk, we could at least listen to some music. Everything felt so different. I was glad Cherry didn't hate my guts, but I couldn't really be happy about anything, not even the results of my exam. Charlie and I didn't talk. I had a lot of questions and he knew that. Questions that he might not have answers to. I don't know what took Mom so long to tell me. At least she told me. It was the last thing she ever did. It wasn't time to talk about any of that. The time would come. Even Brian was quiet. I guess it's hard to be mad at someone when their mom just died. I found a way to just do things I had to. I was so tired and a rage was starting to build up inside me. I wanted to smash the stereo I was working on. Why was I mad? That my mother died? Was I mad that I wasn't there to hold her hand? Was I mad at Charlie for not telling me? Was I mad at myself? Was I mad at the world? I just felt it all at once. I went from numb to feeling everything. Everything except for happy. But I started laughing. Laughing at how unfair things were. Like this was some joke on me. Like the universe was laughing at some cruel joke it was playing on me. Everyone stopped working. They just stood there. And I just laughed until I cried. I walked out of the garage and went up to Johnny's room, dropped on the couch and cried some more. It had been years since I cried, years since I shed any tears. It felt good and horrible at the same time.